I found documents while I was researching Blitzed relating to tests with psychoactive substances. And that was not what I expected, because the Nazis had been, enthusiastic about methamphetamine, but that was the first time I saw like something that related Nazis and psychedelics. And I thought that's quite strange. That's quite interesting, obviously. I need to get to the bottom of this. So I asked the archivist, can I see like all the documents? What did the SS actually do with psychedelics? Which ones did they use? Why did they test them? What were they looking for? And he said, well, I'm very sorry, but all documents are in America, because when American military liberated Dachau, one of the things they do is they take a lot of documents, and they took all the psychedelic research done by the Nazis with them. So I knew I had to go to America, probably to the National Archives in College Park, close to Washington, biggest archive in the world, find it there. But I didn't have time while I was doing Blitzed. And Blitzed was also already a complete story. So I thought I saved that psychedelic theme for another book. And this other book is now being published as Tripped.
Wow. So before this, you'd had no understanding that the Nazis had used psychedelics. You only knew that we all know that the meth thing, and we've seen Hitler at the 36 Olympics where he's rocking back and forth, or he's jacked out of his mind.
I mean, the joke about Blitzed is that I was actually the first one to write about this. I mean, now we all know about it, but before that, no one knew about it. Before 2015, when this book was published in Germany, the Nazis were still seen globally and also in Germany as this like pure movement that was like, I spoke to my grandfather when I was a teenager, and I was, obviously criticizing him for his involvement. I wanted to know, what did he do? And he did some shit. And then he always said under Hitler, everything was in order. Like he praised that law and order aspect. And that law and order aspect of the Nazis obviously doesn't correspond to like a drug-using society. So no one knew that the Nazis were taking drugs until I found documents for Blitzed. So, so I was not surprised to find more and more stuff what they were doing with drugs. But then I was surprised that they actually also used psychedelics, because psychedelics were totally new. 43 LSD was invented, so it's kind of. I really was wondering, were the Nazis already getting their hands on LSD, which was just so new that hardly anyone in the world knew about this. So this is the story of Tripped.